What's up, legends? It's Realchifvic here, and today we are breaking down one of my cleanest Blitz wins. My opponents tried the Scandinavian Defense, but let's just say he didn't make it out alive. Stick around. Every move here teaches a real lesson in controlling the board and punishing passive play. So let's get into it. E4, D5, the Scandinavian opening. EX D5 and Queen X D5 and Knight to C3. Now this is the classic Scandinavian opening. Black's queen comes out early and that's always a double-edged sword. I played the Knight to C3 to hit her queen and develop with tempo, already forcing him to waste time. And here he plays queen to A5. After queen to A5, we have knight to F3, knight to F6. We have D3 and we have C6. And here comes bishop to D2. He keeps dancing around with his queen by playing queen to C7, wasting moves while I keep developing. Every beginner should learn this because the queen should chill until your minor pieces are developed. Your minor pieces like the bishops and the knights. So here comes bishop to E2, bishop to B4, to G4, and I castled. He plays E6, preparing to develop his dark square bishop. I'm castled, I'm developed, and he's still shuffling pieces. At this point, my goal is to, finish my development and open the center up. So to me, I'm in the middle game already, but to him, he isn't in the middle game because he hasn't castled. So I have to, be fast in this. So let's go knight to D4. And he exchanged his white square bishop for mine, and I X back with my queen, bringing my queen into the game, completing my development. Here comes knight B to D7, and I played knight to E4. Here comes bishop to E7, preparing to castle. C3 is the move. C3 is the move. Defending my other knight. Everything is well defended. So he castles long. Now look at this position. I've got space. He castled long, and that means it's time for pawn storms. I'll push on my king side while he's chilling on the queen side. Opposite side castling is equals to attack race. Like who gets there first wins the game. So I play F4. He plays knight to D5, C4, knight to B6. I responded by bringing back my knight to B3 and knight to F6 by black, bishop to bishop to E3, and here comes H5. Pawn storm. He tries to counter attack, but this move H5 is a pure bluff. He's got no real attack going on over there. He's just pretending. Meanwhile, my pieces are aimed straight at his king, if you notice. So I play H4. I played A4, he played H4. Looking at this right here, the computer is already calling the positional blunder. I played A5, kicking his knight. He retreated his knight to a8 and I captured. Look at his pawns. He's forced into an awkward corner and my pawn just cramped his entire queenside. This is where I smelled blood. That smell of blood is I can't lose. So here we are in the attacking phase, almost in the 19 moves. He x'd my knight on a7. On e4. So I captured back with my queen on e4, bishop to f6. Attacking my weak pawn on b2. I responded by blocking that diagonal, with the move d4, and he plays g5, the typical pawn storm. I x'd the g5 pawn with my f pawn, and he captured back with his bishop. Notice how I don't rush. I exchange at the right moment to open lines. Once his bishop took on g5, his dark squares, are all collapsed. Bishop to b6, attacking his queen. Knight x b6, pawn s b6, queen s b6. Boom. If you look closely, he's up material for a second, but he's positionally dead. Look at his king, stranded, no proper defense, open, hopeless. I went for the rook a8 check first, king to c7. I gave him the check with my queen, trying to pick up his bishop. Queen to e5 check. He played king to d7. There are so many ways to kill a bird right now. So I went for the knight check, knight to c5 check, and he went to king to king e8. I'm just driving the king into the open, and he's like walking him to the gallows. The gallows, step by step. Let's just finish this game up, wrap it all up. I took on d8, the check, king capture back, rook to f7. Yeah, I know I should have captured the other rook, giving him a check again on h8, but I prefer this one because I'm winning there. I don't know, my fishy brain just didn't calculate properly. So rook x f7, and he played rook to g8, defending his dark square bishop. However, that's a blunder, whatever, because I have a mate on queen to b8 checkmate. A clinical checkmate move on move 30. The final move is poetic. His own rook blocks the king's escape. That's what happens when you overextend early and never fix your position. So yeah, that's how you punish the Scandinavian defense like a pro. Develop with tempo, control the center, and when the king's stuck in the open, never let him breathe. If you learned something or just enjoy the kill, smash the like button, subscribe, and drop your favorite open in the comment section. Check and catch you in the next one. Alright, bye.